Hey, Kevin here with my new buddy, my old buddy,
Ethan.
The best guy. Is that who it is? My 5-year-old son Ethan's here to talk about some disc golf.
Hi, I'm Ethan. I am the most awesome disc golfer in the whole entire world.
Yes, you are. You're the most awesome disc golfer. We're going to be talking about the Ice Bowl 2016. Was February 20th, and we're going to be doing the Open Men's first round front nine.
It says Kevin on it.
Yeah, it's Kevin Peterson. He won last year. Good guy. Dwight Woods, he came last year. I think he's playing in the Masters division, but they kind of merged him into the Open.
He's the most great one ever.
Yeah, he is. He had an awesome beat.
But sometimes he makes mistakes.
Yeah, sometimes. There's Ken Tyburski and Tim Clifton. Pretty good group. Beautiful weather. It was in the 60s, so it wasn't really an ice bowl. It was windy though, wasn't it? Was windy?
Very windy.
Very windy.
And it was very deep. We couldn't go bike riding. We couldn't do anything.
That's right, we couldn't. We were doing disc golf though. All right, it's disc golf time. Let's talk about it. So, hole 1, par 3, 521. I consider it a par 3 because these guys should be able to reach it or get within the circle. It's all downhill. Here's Tim.
He's about to make it, but maybe he makes it.
Oh, he's a lefty too. I forgot about that. It's good to see a lefty out there throwing it. You get to see different angles and different throws. Pretty good throw.
He didn't actually make the basket, but he's going to make another try next time.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not going to roll back out.
Ken flipped it over some.
Ken went a little by the street, right, Dad?
Yeah, he's right by the street. Here's KP.
KP is
KP got a hold of one.
right in.
Look at that thing.
Wow, that
Good shape.
he's better to get a hole in one.
It was pretty close. He was probably about 50 away. He probably threw it like 470 feet.
Right next to 2 trees, right?
Right next. Yeah, there's 2 trees over there.
Hey, there's a lake right there.
Here's Dwight.
And
Come on.
I lost Dwight's. Dwight was playing pretty fast. I lost it. It's over near. Threw it
It did-
about 50 feet past Ken and,
he's
and
right.
Tim.
He's right by the ditch, but he's going to take another try.
Yeah,
There's Ken. He's about to make it. Come on.
that's a good throw. He's right near the basket. You can see how windy it is. It's really windy out there. You can see the flag moving and you hear it in the microphone.
Okay, he's right next to he's going, right next to Ken.
Yep, he is right near. That's a good point.
Ken and
Tim. That's Dwight.
Ken and Tim are right next to the basket.
And Dwight is too. Here's KP. He's probably about 60 away, I think.
60?
60 feet. That's a good play because it's too windy. Way too windy.
Way too windy to play.
That's a great putt by Tim, especially in the wind coming at your back.
Yeah.
You think it's gonna, dive a little bit? You got to
they
aim a little
both-
high and right in.
Both a birdie.
Well, par.
Well,
They all got pars. See, all got threes.
they both got 3s and E's.
E's.
Like,
Hey, like you.
Like Ethan.
Yeah. Okay, hole 2, 525.
And
Another one I consider a par 3. It might be borderline 3-4. I think they might put it as a 4,
he
but
went a little off, but he's going to take another try on this.
most of these guys should be able to get
Ken.
out 400 something feet.
There's Ken.
Yep, there's Ken. He got a good rip on it. Now there is a Mando tree to the right. It's hard to see because of the lens I had, but that's why they're not throwing big hyzers because there's a Mando tree.
Here's
You
Kenny.
might see it.
Here's Kenny. I call him Kenny.
Kenny?
Yeah. I call
Oh,
him
Kevin. It's KP. Call him KP.
Okay. Here's KP. He's right next to Ken.
Yep,
Hey, they both start with K.
that's right. And Dwight got it. There's the Mando little red thing you see right there. So
He went
it's right in the
a
middle.
little off, but he's going to take another try on this.
There's Tim.
Here's
Throwing a
Tim.
big hyzer with the lefty. Great shot.
And he went right in the back of the basket.
Well, close to the basket.
Well,
Right?
yeah. There's houses in the front.
Yeah, that's pretty nice houses. It's a nice spot. You play the first 4 holes around the lake. You go counterclockwise around the lake.
And
That was close.
that was very close, but he almost made it. That's a very good
KP took a
throw
run
by
at it too.
the
But
wind.
see how windy it is?
The, wi-
Look at that wind blowing with the flag.
the wind blew the flag, and the wind.
And he was scared of it going too high, so he threw too low.
And
Dwight's not happy with himself.
And it hit the basket.
That's,
And gotta make this. Ha! He got the birdie.
Boom, got it.
Boom.
What? You can turn it up a little bit. It's fine. You want to hear it? See how windy it is? You hear that wind?
It's very windy out there. I hope they make the next hole.
So Dwight's the only one there taking a 4. It's like I said, borderline 3-4, so it's a tough one.
Okay.
Hole 3.
Dark Woods.
245, right near the water. It's in the long position, so it is kind of near the water.
And
Tim taking a lefty line.
Okay.
Just held on to that, but he's down there. It's a good putt. Not putting toward the wind. He's putting against. He's putting with his.
He almost got.
Back,
He almost got in the lake, but it slowed down in time.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope.
Ken throwing a big hyzer.
I hope, or it loses that disc forever.
That's true. It would lose that disc forever, I guess.
Yes. If you throw it in the
KP?
lake, if you throw it in the lake.
Well, Alex goes and gets them out of the lake. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. He went and got Daddy's one time.
Does
He swims. He's like a fish.
does he have goggles?
He's an amphibian.
Does
Yeah, I
he
think he
have
does.
goggles?
I don't know.
Does he swim under
You
the
can
water?
ask him.
But what if
Dwight with a nice hyzer.
But what if
KP threw one probably 20, 15 feet to the basket,
he
so
almost went in the water,
Dwight got a little more skip than the other guys. Here's Tim with the putt.
and he
Great
made it.
putt. That's a great birdie right there.
Sounds like a birdie.
It's interesting seeing the lefties throw. Here's Ken. Into the wind, too. Kind of a little crosswind. Got it up just enough. Well, don't hit that. That's a microphone.
Sorry. A 2 microphone.
So good putt.
That.
And Dwight's just going a little low in the first 2 holes. It's just KP. A little high, but touches the
basket.
chains and gets it in. And 3 birdies. And Dwight not happy with that par.
And
It's an easy birdie hole for these open guys. As you can see, the water right there.
some of these guys just don't make it sometimes.
Hole 4, the last one near the water, 312. Water doesn't come into play because it's on the A position, so it's straight ahead. You can see it right in that cluster of trees.
There's a lake right there.
Tim works well for his lefty throw. There's Annie.
Tim is almost in the woods.
Skips on down, and he's probably 25 away, but
He's a little in the
Tough
woods.
lie.
He's
Yeah,
a
he is.
little in the woods. We think he
well, watch
is.
Ken. I know Ken's going to throw one. Actually, in the B position, sorry. A's near the water. Here's B.
B is.
And he flips over.
And
I don't know what that is.
What is
Probably a mid-range, but it scoops up.
Okay.
Probably 5 feet from the basket.
See, those people are walking down in the woods. Maybe they're going to go get their discs.
Oh, they're playing over there. Yeah, there's another group. KP with a nice little
And he went.
anti-flex S curve shot, and he's putting.
He went a little off in the woods again.
Oh, he's right there.
He's right by the woods a little bit.
Well, there's the basket. You know what the basket is? Okay, you'll see it when you get up close. And Dwight
The white
just
one.
didn't get it up enough.
He didn't get up enough, but he's going.
See, there's the basket. See it?
He's going to get another try on that
See?
basket
Right
throw.
next to it. Right next to it.
Just right next to it.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
Oh, that's KP. Tim,
He's going to throw.
the great putt.
He
I couldn't get the angle on that, but that was a really difficult putt for a lefty. Righty might have had a little bit easier time with it, but
He went
lefty
through,
from about 30.
He went through 4 trees. He made it.
He
that,
did.
that was a great throw by him.
It was.
Very good.
KP and Ken birdie up as well.
What does
That's-
birdie up mean?
Well, they all got birdies.
Okay, they all got birdies.
You don't have to talk that close to the microphone.
I know.
Okay.
What's the microphone?
Yep. Tim, Ken, and Kevin Peterson all with 2s. Dwight took a par, and he's 1 over.
Okay.
What was the distance? 245 or something?
245.
That's a great throw right there.
It's 246.
It's a hole that goes right through those gap, and you go a little left. So most of these guys are throwing it pretty good. Ken took a really tight route.
And he went over
He says
the
he
hill.
got lucky.
And he went over the hill.
Well, you're supposed to go over the hill. The basket's right down there.
And he went over the hill.
KP throws almost a perfect shot.
He almost got as close as Ken.
He did. You just talk right there.
Snaky.
And Dwight's just getting some unlucky bounces right now. He got that unlucky, headwind putt. He just didn't get it up enough on 2 and then 3 and threw it low on 4. But he's pitching out and he'll take his par probably.
He almost.
Over here, please.
He almost got it.
Tim makes a run at it. He went pretty deep considering he got all through that stuff. KP with the putt from about 25.
He's in some tall grass. He went to get his disc.
You see that?
It hit the chains.
And dropped out.
Why did it do that?
I don't know. He just hit it too high. Sometimes the top chains knock it out if you get it up too high.
Oh, like that one?
Ken sails one by.
He knocked the head of the
And then he tries to run it back. Just missed it. Didn't like that. Taking a 3 putt.
It hit the side of it.
Yep. 3 putt for Ken is not a good sign. He missed 2 easy putts right there. And we're going to make him know about it, right?
Yeah.
At Ellie's birthday party.
Okay. It's
525, par 5. This is a legitimate par 5 because you got to go right through that gap. Right through that gap.
no.
And then you make pretty much a 90-degree angle to the right.
Going over there.
Okay, you're going to get some food?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do like that.
Okay.
You just take over my space.
Okay, thanks. KP trying to get that flare. Just couldn't get it.
Flare is exactly what you needed. Backhand roller in the field. We're doing.
And Dwight just got a hold of one. He's gripping it. He's trying to get back on track here. Just having a difficult time with this course from hole 2, 3, and 4. I'll get you something later.
Wow.
You want to pick Let's get some crackers or something. Ken has a good line. And here's Tim, really caught in stuff, and he makes an incredible thumber. You can kind of see it laying right out there. I try to zoom in on it. There's a green disc right center frame. That's him lying right there. So a great save for him. He was in no man's land over there. Dwight not being so lucky. Tries to get out. And he kind of has an opening. Let's see what he does with it. You want that? Okay. And Tim taking a great throw. Just throwing it out there to the opening.
He had a tree.
Try to get his 5 and get out of here with par.
He hit a tree. He's going to take another try on this.
And Dwight looking to run that gap, and he just pushes it too much.
He hit a tree.
Yeah, he hit that tree. That's a tough break. Here's Ken lining up. He was going back and forth between his forehand and his backhand, and he opted with the backhand, and he had a really tight gap there. You can see that gap. It's really tight.
He hits a few trees every hole.
Basket's about probably 275 right through that stuff. Again, a legitimate par 5. Matt Bell, one of the pros from California, came, one of Alex Bush's friends, and took a 3 on it. I've only seen about a handful of 3s.
He threw it like a roly poly, and it hit it through two trees.
2 trees? Roly poly?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Okay. Ken lined up. A little wet. Beautiful weather. This clear sky, 60.
The sun is shining.
And Ken makes a great throw through all that stuff. He's probably laying about maybe 20 feet. A little bit of wind. You can see the flag
waving back and forth.
Yeah.
Like American
Dwight
flag.
just trying to get out of here and keeps hitting trees. He's having a rough hole. Rough few holes. He'll probably he'll get back on track. It's KP.
I hope he doesn't hit another tree.
Probably about 100 feet away. A little more than that. Little flick. He's good.
He almost hit the flag and the basket, but he's taking another try.
I think so. KP's having fun. He's a good guy.
Like the bad guys and good guys.
Yeah. Tim. That's a great 5 for Tim, though. Considering where he was, that could have been really bad.
He almost made it in.
He did.
Just like Kenny.
And Dwight's just a little off. Ken with a little wind to his back, you can see from the flag. And I think he second-guessed himself with that wind. You saw him double choke or whatever you want to call it. He kind of went for it and then didn't. KP puts it in. The only birdie for this hole. I think Dwight took a 7, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's a rough hole. We've seen some 8s and 9s, though, from really good disc golfers.
Some people got 3s, some people got 1s, some people...
264?
Some people got 2s.
It's an easy, pretty good forehand hole for most guys. You see the baskets, 200 downhill, little flare. KP's about 30 feet past the basket, but sitting pretty. Tim got through all that and then just hit a tree. He hit an early tree.
Tim got all through that obstacles.
This is embarrassing.
Tim got...
He should be playing rec after that throw.
Yeah, he just hit a tree of when he was just about to throw.
Yeah, it was like the tree was right there and he didn't even see it. Dwight didn't have a bad. He got through everything.
Sometimes you see stuff, sometimes you don't.
Yeah. And Ken just came up really short on this one. I think you just underestimated how far it was. I mean, he pretty much had to throw it just like his tee shot because he was only about a 20-foot drive.
Very good weather. You can't see the flag moving, but you can...
That's good. It's calm. That's a good point.
But you can see the flag when you were in the woods a little bit.
Yeah, you can see how it died down some. We're now getting away from we're a little downhill.
A little uphill?
Well, a little downhill. Away from the lake. Ken just didn't give that enough. He's got to get his confidence back on track. And KP's in the zone. Yep. Bam.
He made it in.
Birdie.
Birdie.
The leaner right there, Tim's leaner. Ken's not happy with himself. Taking a 4 on a 250-foot hole is not something open players do.
Someone got a perfect...
Hole 8. Oh, let me finish it.
Kevin Tyburski.
Well, that's not Kevin. Hole 8, par 4. It's one of those tweeners, 342, way uphill. If you get your drive in the middle, you're sitting good. And KP got a couple good.
Kevin Tyburski?
No, it's not Kevin Tyburski. It's Ken. I'm right here.
Ken Tyburski got a great E.
Okay, great E. Okay. Tim's a little left. He should be able to get out of there, though. And Dwight just turned his over. I lost track of it.
That was the only Ken Tyburski that got an E.
Right. Means he's even. Ken with a great drive. That's where you want to be.
Smart play.
It's straight ahead. Probably another 100 feet.
This one has got to be another.
And Tim had a good run at it. He just hit that bunch right there. But I couldn't see. KP did have a line. That stuff has cut off, but he did make a good shot here. A little flick. He's sitting about 20 feet past the basket, but that's nothing for him, the way he's putting.
Chase got a little flick, too, on that video.
Oh, did he?
All right.
Let's go, too.
Oh, okay. Chase?
Yeah.
Rubble?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the pups play disc golf.
Paw Patrol?
All the pups. Even Everest.
Again, a little weak there, but that should be a pretty easy putt. You can see the basket there. Again, it's one of those tweener holes. If you get a good drive, you have an easy 3, but there's no way really you can 2 it. So I guess it is a legitimate par 4. Anytime you hear those chains, I censored people talking, so those random chain noises, you'll hear those throughout for the children that might be watching. A birdie for Ken, great putt.
Take it. Get back on the track, man.
You think KP's gonna make it? Yep. Do it.
Okay,
He's a good putter.
Okay.
KP's 5 down. That's just massive. Hole 9. It's the finishing up the back front 9. Yeah. Par 3, 237 downhill.
Team Clifton got 4, and the other team got 4.
Okay. The second round, I had a 2-camera setup. So this is kind of hard to see where it goes. You're really throwing it. There's a gap over. There's a gap to the right and gap to the left if you want to play down the 8 fairway. But most of these guys are throwing thumbers just to get it down there and get a putt. All of them had pretty good putts. They were probably within, 40 feet, all of them. But yes.
You keep talking about it.
Oh, I'm sorry. What did you want to say?
We're at an A. We're throwing at an A.
Yeah, A basket.
We're looking for an A right now.
But there is the water behind, and it was OB.
Little ditch.
So.
Little ditch.
Yeah, little ditch back there. Good call.
There's a bridge right there.
And Ken's just not. I know he's missing this, just to not. I think he was just laying up. He wasn't going for it. He didn't have Macbeth in him.
He wanted to go for a little tiny throw.
Dwight did try to take a run at it, and he just couldn't make it.
He was getting.
It was KP.
He was just getting close. He was trying to get the bat. He was trying to get close and then do the throw at the basket.
KP just a little high.
A little too high.
So that wraps up the front nine of the PDGA C-Tier Ice Bowl in South Boston, Edmunds Park. What do you think of the first nine, Ethan? Got KP at 5 under, Tim at 2 under, Ken at 1 under.
Okay.
And I think he was 3 over.
All the rounds are done.
We'll be back for the second round coverage. Stay tuned. Say bye.
Bye, everyone. We'll see you next time, everybody.